Hey, it's Untitled with part 3 of my LEGO Custom Fire Emblem Awakening minifigures. Today I'll be showing you Ricken, Maribel, Cordelia, Nowi and Tharja. Tharja, whatever. And before that though, one quick thing is, since the previous episode I fixed up Sumia's eyes a bit. Her face didn't quite look right in the previous video. So it should look a little better now. Look at the previous episode for full detail of her. Now for today's, starting off with Ricken, holding some rank of wind tome. Pretty sure I mentioned it in the previous episode with Muriel, but I didn't have any witch's hat pieces or wizard hat pieces, so I took fedora hat pieces and just loaded up a ton of tape on them to get it to the right shape. Maribel, Troubadour horse, which I think is exactly the same as a cavalier horse, well, except for Sully's. Hers is white. I used a basic hairpiece and then very carefully and annoyingly over a very long time wrapped pieces of paper towel in tape. Well, first I wrapped up pieces of paper towel into the right shapes. Then I put tape around them to keep them in that shape. Then I taped them onto the hair. Altogether, it took about an hour and a half, I think. But granted, a lot of that time is just because it took a while for me to figure out how to put it on right. And how to make the hair pieces right. So someone who knows exactly what they're doing from the start, from watching this video, if you're gonna make Maribel's hair yourself in the same way I did, you'd probably have a much easier time since you know exactly how you're gonna make it from the start. And her parasol. I figured I'd give her that instead of a staff or tome, because in her official artwork and character portrait, she's always shown holding her parasol. Cordelia Pegasus is the same as Sumia's, mentioned in the previous episode, except this one this was actually the first one I made. I had a horse, whatever you call it, cover piece, so I used that, and then for the second Pegasus, I had to use paper towel, which actually came out looking better than this one. Not sure why. And then put it on a stand. For the breastplate, I used, instead of the basic armor piece, I took a kendo armor piece and cut that instead, since it doesn't stick out as much and Sumia's armor sticks out farther than Cordelia's. For the Brave Lance, I just took, well, you can see what piece it is, and then just cut off the end to make it even instead of higher point on one end. Nowi, I didn't make her Manicotti dragon form because I just didn't know what to do for that. So if anyone has any suggestions for how to make that, I might be able to use it. And then if I made that, I'd probably make a video on how to build it. For the big bows on the sides of her shorts, I made that out of paper towel and tape, and then just taped it on along the sides since I couldn't get it to work out by putting it on between the legs and torso. Then made the cape and collar out of paper towel. And I might have mentioned this in one of the previous videos, but by paper towel I mean really cheap, thin paper towel, not good quality paper towel, because that's impossible to work with. And last for today, Tharja or Tharja or Tharja. I'm assuming it's Tharja, so I'm just going to go with that. The hair was a special piece from Minifigures Series 12, I think it was, with the Ghost Girl. The Ginny Weasley type hair would probably work just fine. It just wouldn't look as accurate. Sorry, camera's having an annoying focusing problem. So if you have any requests for LEGO Fire Emblem Awakening characters I should make, leave them in the comments. Leave a few since I have 20 of them so far. So unless I get some requests for ones I haven't done already, next episode will be the last one, at least for a while. And I'm probably going to be making minifigures for Fire Emblem If, once that comes out in America next year. So, see you next time!